Let's transition to a AFC West battle in Kansas City. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the LA Chargers 31-17 for the Chargers. Justin Herbert went 17 of 30. He threw for 259 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Palmer had a great performance for the Chargers, 5 receptions, 133 receiving yards. For the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 32 of 42. He threw for 424 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Travis Kelce, 12 receptions, 179 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. So, as I watched this Chargers-Chiefs game, I was thinking to myself, what are the critiques going to be about Justin Herbert this week? What are the negative things people are going to say about Justin Herbert this week after this game? And Justin Herbert did throw 2 interceptions in this game. Not good. Not good. Can't turn the football over, especially against a team on the level of the Kansas City Chiefs. But I was asking myself, like, what are they going to say about Justin Herbert this week? Because there's always some people out there who are doubters of Justin Herbert. And right on cue, my cousin sends me this stat on Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has 28 losses. No active quarterback has more losses than Justin Herbert since he was drafted in 2020. He sends me that picture of Justin Herbert and saying that no quarterback since Justin Herbert was drafted has more losses than Herbert, right? So I'm like, here we go again with this nonsense. So let's talk about the things on the Chargers that have nothing to do with Justin Herbert and what the Chargers are failing at on this football team. Can they run the football well? Well, look at their numbers. They're ranked 16th in the NFL, averaging only 116 rushing yards per game. Not very good. Oh, do they have great special teams? They had a huge mistake in the matchup against the Chiefs Sunday afternoon. Oh, defensively, the Chargers, do they play great defense considering the signature of their head coach and what he's known for is defense? Do they play great defense? Well, let's look at their defensive statistics. So far this year, the Chargers, they give up 432 total yards per game. That's ranked 31st in the NFL. The Chargers give up 310 passing yards per game. That's ranked dead last in the NFL. The Chargers give up 26 points per game. That's ranked 25th in the NFL. But let's talk about the things that Justin Herbert does well and what he contributes to this Chargers football team. The Chargers are great in the red zone offensively. When they get into the red zone, they capitalize and score touchdowns, not settle for field goals. That would be because of Justin Herbert. They have the 3rd fewest giveaways. That's also is tied to Justin Herbert. They don't give the football away. They protect the football. The Chargers are ranked 8th in passing offense, which is also tied to Justin Herbert. They average 252 passing yards per game. That also is tied to Justin Herbert. Folks, we have to stop blaming Justin Herbert for the Chargers' struggles. What the hell is going on here? Why are people really trying to pretend like Justin Herbert is the problem in LA? And clearly, the Chargers, they have a coaching issue. Brandon Staley, since he's been the head coach of the LA Chargers. He's 21-19. So he's won 53% of his games. 0-1 in the postseason. But again, defensively, the Chargers are one of the worst defenses in the NFL. And the personnel is there. You look at this Chargers defense, the Chargers have up front, you got Joey Bosa. Okay? In your secondary, you got Derwin James. You got Asante Samuel. You got Khalil Mack as well as a pass rusher. And the Chargers are one of the worst defenses in the NFL. That's not Justin Herbert's fault. That's Brandon Staley's fault. And the LA Chargers, once they realize that they have a head coaching issue, the LA Chargers can go out here and get the right coach for Justin Herbert, and the Chargers can be legit contenders in the AFC West. Until then, please stop judging Justin Herbert and pretending like he's the reason why the Chargers are not winning football games. It's insane. And this is the reason why I don't like I do understand that you have to measure quarterbacks on wins and losses, but sometimes that can be misconstrued because Justin Herbert, from a talent perspective, he has all the tools necessary to be an elite quarterback. The man is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, but he gets blamed because the Chargers lose football games that they are supposed to win and compete. And that's a head coaching issue. Now, when I look at the Chiefs, obviously, the Chiefs are led by Patrick Mahomes. He had a great performance in this game. This is the most games with 400 passing yards and 4 touchdowns in NFL history. Dan Marino had 7 games with 400 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. Peyton Manning had 8 games with 400 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes has 5. So he has the third most games in NFL history with 400 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Just another season where Patrick Mahomes is proving to be the best quarterback in the NFL. 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 2017 passing yards. He's completing 70% of his passes. You look at Mahomes' ranks this year amongst quarterbacks. Passing yards per game, he's ranked 2nd in the NFL. Passing touchdowns per game, he's tied for 1st in the NFL. His passer rating is 4th amongst quarterbacks in the NFL. And his team's points per game is tied for 6th in the NFL. Just another MVP caliber season for Patrick Mahomes. But the person I want to talk about the most is Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce has a new girlfriend in Taylor Swift. And I've always been told since I was a kid about how they say that when a woman enters a man's life, usually that man prospers. A man who finds a wife finds a great thing. It's in the Bible, right? And it couldn't be more true when you look at Travis Kelce. The Chiefs have played in 7 games this year. They've played in 7 games this year, and in 6 of those games, Taylor Swift. In 4 of those 7 games, Taylor Swift has attended Chiefs games. In those 4 games that Taylor Swift has been in attendance, Travis Kelce, 108 receiving yards per game. When she's not in attendance, 47 receiving yards per game. Yards per reception when Taylor Swift is in attendance is 12.7. Games when she's not in attendance, 6.6. So Travis Kelce is playing better when Taylor Swift attends games. So I guess it's true that a man who finds a good woman finds a good thing, because Travis Kelce has been performing at a high level since Taylor Swift has been attending his games. And the Chiefs right now, they are the best team in the AFC. Despite that week 1 loss to the Lions, they are still the favorites in the AFC, and they haven't lost since week 1. Shout out to the Chiefs, and shout out to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Andy Reid. Chiefs 6-1 as we head into week 8.